Hi, welcome back to the shop. So it's been a while since I put a video out. It's probably been 3, maybe 4 weeks since I've done one. I just haven't had any real projects that were, I guess, worth doing a video on. We've had a lot of stuff going on. If you notice in the shop, I've changed things around. It's still messy right now, but it's getting cleaner. We're totally reorganizing it. I had shelves all along there. We took all those shelves out. We put them in a container over there in the corner. My old lift, my 9,000 pound lift, is over here now. It's in the corner, and my new lift is right here. So I've got a 12,000 pound lift that we just put in. I had started having problems with the old lift with heavier vehicles. It was starting to lift them kind of funny, and I've had that lift for quite a long time. I think it's got to be 10 years, 12 years old, and it wasn't really a high dollar lift. It was probably one of the cheaper ones you could buy. It was having trouble picking up my 3/4 ton GMC with the Duramax. It's picked it up great, you know, in the past, but lately it's gotten where when it pick it up, it would start listing funny, and it just didn't want to really lift it. Sometimes it would kind of almost try to get jammed a little bit. So I decided to buy a new lift, and then we decided, well, let's keep the old one. We're going to move it over there. So we took and put the new lift right here in this, well, offset from the center a little bit, moved it over a little bit, and we put the old lift over there. And now we can put projects on here like this growler, where this thing can go on and it can stay on until we're done. We can just work on it and work right through it without moving it. Because before something would happen to one of my other vehicles, or someone I know would, you know, bring their car or truck over and need something done, and we'd have to put this back together and then pull it off the lift so we can free up the lift. Well, now this thing's going to stay on that lift till it's done, and we've got the new lift to do all the other stuff we have to do. If you notice, it's a little messy in here right now. I've got this, actually 2 transmissions apart right here. I've got my spare transmission, and I've got a parts transmission apart. I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to be filming today, and I'm going to be doing the torque converter first and the pump drive, and then next week I'll be doing the transmission itself and then putting them together. So it's getting better in here. It looks a little congested right now because of the transmission and all that, but it is actually getting a lot less congested in here because we're moving a lot of stuff out into the containers and in the barn. And I still have to get this Mini Cooper together and get it out. All that junk, well, not all the junk, but most of that junk right over there is for the Mini Cooper. I've got the old engine, the new engine, I've got all the junk that came off to get the engine out, I've got the car. Hopefully by the end of the month I'll have all this out, and then we're going to continue kind of thinning things out in here just to make more room for us. And then if we walk out here, I've got some projects that just rolled in from Arizona, and right here I've got 2 of them sitting here side by side. One of them is complete. It just needs to be, it's been sitting for a few years. We need to clean up the fuel system on it and then just go through it, make sure it's ready to go. And I'm going to be selling this. It's a DKW Munga. So these are made in Germany by AutoUnion, which we know now is Audi. And it's really, really cool. It's got this tiny little 3-cylinder, 2-stroke engine. And I'll be doing some videos on this to really showcase it and show what you know, what it is and what's going on with it. Here's, you can get a better view of the engine and how small it is by looking through this one, because it doesn't have the radiator on it. It's missing some parts. We do have all the parts coming from the guy that brought these over. So these are going to be future videos, and they're also going to be for sale. And then also I've got this other truck over here. It's another DOF. These were made in the Netherlands. This one is a 1957, I believe, or 1954, somewhere around there. And it's really cool. We're going to be doing some videos on this. You can look at the suspension. It's got this really trick suspension. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up how it is in there, but you see how that differential comes down in the middle, and then it goes off to those side differentials, and then the drive shafts go forward and back from those. It's got a lot of really cool stuff on here. And this one's in pretty good shape. It runs, it's complete, but we got to do some work to it. I need to go through the brake system on it, and it's got some fuel system problems, obviously, because the gas we get nowadays is just crap, and it ruins so many things. The government thinks they're cleaning the world by making crappy gas, but we have to put so much energy into fixing problems from that we're making more of a mess. But anyways, we're going to be doing some videos on this. It's got this cool thing, this spare wheel. It's got one on each side. These actually rotate, and for when you're going over a ditch, instead of this thing high centering or turtling, it'll go right on the wheels and just roll right off. So it's got a whole bunch of cool stuff to it. We're going to go over that in a while. So anyways, I'm just putting this video out there just to get something out. just so you guys know I'm still around, and to show you some of the cool stuff that we've got going on here. And then I'm also going to do the video on the transmission, so I'll have 2 videos on that coming out in the next couple of weeks. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.